What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. I cannot believe that this is my 200th episode. Well, time flies so fast. Thank you everybody for your support from the last 4 years. Me and Kalido, we really appreciate you guys. Of course, I am so excited. Woo, don't worry, you're all invited to the after party. So I had a Q&A session on Twitter last Tuesday. For an hour, people were asking me questions. You know, the first question I got was whether I was married. Needless to say, it was a fun chat. If you like to read some of the questions and my responses, search for the hashtag AskAdeola on Twitter and you get to see what you missed. But of course, my Q&A was not the only thing that happened that day. My favorite president in the whole world, that is the president, good luck, Ebele Jonathan, got on Twitter that day to lecture Nigerians a little bit. All those enemies of progress that have been saying that Jonathan should also be investigated regarding the DasukiGate, you know, busybodies. I'm so happy that finally Oga Jono has something to say to these people. I would not want to interfere with the proceeding by the judicial system that my administration worked tirelessly to strengthen. Did he just say that his administration worked tirelessly to strengthen? Remind me again, during whose administration did the Farouk Lawa and Femi Otedola get away with the $3 million bribe despite a recorded video evidence? Was it not during Oga? When did the 20 billion disappear at NNPC and judges couldn't pick anybody? In fact, the governor of Central Bank was fired at that time. No, so when did Madam Stella get away with the BMW scam? Never mind. I asked too many questions. That is my weakness. I'm so sorry. We're just supposed to believe whatever these people tell us. Once again, we're talking about a good man with good intention. I apologize for digressing a little bit and asking questions. Let me read more of what Oga Jono said. My voice will certainly be heard at the appropriate time regarding the alleged arms funds mismanagement. Yes, oh my Oga. Tell them, my dear, what are people saying about this? At GEJ, you are a living legend. You see, I told you. So many of us are celebrating this man. This is a man of valor. While some of you are hating, many of us are celebrating this man. GEJ, I really want to work with you, sir. I have so much to learn from you. Whoever wrote this comment, kudos to you. Let me read one more. With the famous impunity of your government, they've come again. Some people have liver. Did he just refer to Mr. Jonathan's government as being famous for impunity? My brother, whoever you are, what is his name? Pius Adesakin. I just have to say, Astragafru, life for your soul. Repent of your sins. Now let me read more of what Mr. Jonathan said. The allure of power and the worries about what will happen after leaving power are tempting. That it takes a man who loves his people and his nation, along with the fear of God, to relinquish power easily in Africa. Mr. Jonathan, don't go there. Oga Jono, I knew Oga Jono would remind you all that in case you forgot, he left power peacefully. He did you a favor. It's not like he was supposed to leave. No, the man did you a favor. It's not as if he had no choice. No. It wasn't as if he lost the election and he did the right thing. No. He did you a favor. Let me see what people are saying about that. GEJ, you will always be the one. Yes, this person said, GEJ, you are dead wrong, sir. You would have gone the way of Gbagbo if you had refused to leave. Don't feed us with that crap. My father and my God. Thunder. Larry Oba, my brother, it is well with your soul. I also pray for your Astragafru life because you just committed a crime. I cannot believe that anybody would dare say something like this to Jonathan, my Jonathan.
The budget now is about $5 billion a year for security. The weaponry of the military was so degraded. There weren't the attack helicopters, the tanks.
I was not in charge.
Why must you have been talking about enemies of progress? I didn't know that I have one right here. Oh boy, God knows your address. While Kalido and some Nigerians don't appreciate the man is getting awards here and there, speaking in different countries, you know, and they're also inviting him to monitor elections. And excuse me, I just need some water. Yes, they're inviting him to monitor elections in Why do I cough each time I talk about Jono monitoring elections? Did you put something in the air? You must have sprayed something. You know, I'm keep. Anyway, the man is getting awards here and there. He recently won the International Person of the Year award. Yes, so what International Person of the Year? Who gave him that award? The African Sun-Times. Who are they? How come I have never heard of them? Anyway, forget it. The important thing is that the man won the award. You know, how many of you out there have won any award whatsoever in your life? And see your life now. So, Mr. Jonathan also won the Martin Luther King's President Award here in the US. What? Yes, you know. Who are the people that organized this? The Southern Christian Leadership Conference. I mean, I'm sure it's very big. Very impressive. Very I mean, who are the former recipients of this award? Do you know? You don't know anybody. I check again. That was really a mistake. At least somebody like Nelson Mandela should be on the list. You know, the big... You don't know. I'm sure there's a mistake somewhere. Never mind. In any case, it has to be an important award, even if some of us are not familiar with it. In fact, Mr. President put it on his Twitter page. And then he wrote, "I have just returned from Georgia where I met Dr. King's son, and I can testify that his dream has been realized." Amen. Amen. We should also arrange for some kind of award for this man. I mean, he's been getting it everywhere, you know. You have to be the one to present it. Call it a I know you like the man. So while Ogadono is gyrating and having fun, winning awards, you know, floating in the sky, everything is great, the rest of us in Nigeria, we are facing reality, okay? As you guys know, things have been messed up. Or should I say that we are facing reality after Ogadono messed things up for us? Naira continues to fall, and of course, the price of oil continues to drop. So we are in serious trouble. Things are not easy. Meanwhile, last week, Mr. President was in the United Arab Emirates and he signed a bilateral agreement with the UAE for them to facilitate the extradition of suspects. I'm talking about Nigerians who stole money from Nigeria and moved it to United Arab Emirates. The agreement is for the UAE to help in the repatriation of stolen assets back to Nigeria. I said, "Okpeo, yes, this is a president that means business." Because from what we are finding out, a lot of Nigerians have money kept in Abu Dhabi, Dubai. They also have properties, they have businesses, they have houses. I said, look at these people, they are not even smart. They are not... How colo can you be? If you steal money from Nigeria, at least invest it in Nigeria. You are going to invest it in other countries, helping their own economy. How? Okay. As a matter of fact, you didn't hear this from me. Move closer, because all those things, they are just then say, so don't quote me. But from what I've heard, I've been hearing people saying that there's a long list of people with houses in Dubai, including the former First Lady, Mama Patience. They said Patience Jonathan has 3 properties in Dubai and several businesses. I said, hey, this cannot be true. And you know, I was expecting Nigerians to back me up on this because I know that the woman is a woman of integrity. And then I saw this comment. Sahara reporters, what an incomplete investigating journalism. How can it be just 3 houses? Haba, please do proper fact finding. Can you imagine this people? Whatever people say though, me, I know that Mama Peace would be innocent. She's my inspiration, you know, for wanting to be your first lady someday, so she can never do wrong. The ex-minister of petroleum, that is Madam Dezani Madueke, I read that she also has businesses linked to her in the UAE. Okay, I probably won't dispute the possibility of this one because, you know, we are still looking for our $20 million. So maybe some of it got to UAE. I've been seeing so many names, including Mr. Orubebe. Remember the man that tried to disrupt the vote counting at that time during election? Gang, I said, so he also has something in Dubai. I was like, was that the payment of what he did, or that was the inspiration for him to do what he did? I mean, I asked too many questions, as you know. But when I saw a tweet that said that Governor Ayo Fayose of Ekiti State also owns a house in Dubai, I said, trouble is going to happen today. Because the Fayose that I know will not keep quiet in the face of something like this. And guess what? I was right. Immediately, the man said something on Twitter. I am not among those lily-livered Nigerians that would deny their assets anyway. See, I know that Fayose is not afraid of anybody or be a liar anybody that, which is why some people call him Agbalagba Mota. I can never say anything like that. And then he said, if they trace any house to me in Dubai, the federal government should make public all the details, including pictures, location, and title documents. Yes, Uncle, tell them. The government should also confiscate such property, and I am ready to waive my immunity to be prosecuted. Yes, that is my uncle. In case you guys don't know, Uncle Fayose Fayose, you not do well. And that is my uncle from my auntie's side in our other house and down the river, If you keep going down, yes. I wanted to believe him. I mean, naturally, as my uncle, I have to believe whatever he says. The only problem is that I remember during the DasukiGate scandal, yes, when they said they rigged the election and in Ekiti. During that time, the man said that his voice was not the one on the tape that we all heard.
There's no vehicle that left this place without that sticker. The people you just disarm had that sticker on their bonnet, clear and clean. The thing INEC gave to us, soft copy, we now printed everything.
Haba! Oh boy, do you have to play the tape? They heard what I said, You don't have to play. Mind your business. Fayose is not afraid of anybody. If he comes after you, oh boy, yo, As I was saying, actually, can you play a tape or video where people can hear his voice, like right now?
I want to forfeit everything because salary is meaningless. The president should go a little further and forfeit all other benefits under him.
Thank you very much. You're that phone. Now play that DasukiGate tape again.
There's no vehicle that left this place without that sticker. The people you just disarm had that sticker on their bonnet.
Yeah. You see why it's very hard for somebody like me to believe the man when he's saying that he doesn't have a house in United Arab Emirates. I mean, can you blame me? Too much drama in Nigeria. So, of course, the president has given the Nigerian embassies in the UAE till the end of March for them to submit a list of those with properties and houses. So that we can finally know who's lying. I'm not saying that Fayose lied. Please, I can never say that. Agbedo, metalami otobe. You guys know I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So my first inspirational story today comes from Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, meet 21-year-old Muzamil Umar from Kebbi State. He makes cars, so like real cars. I am really inspired by what this guy is doing. He's using scrap materials found around Kebbi to build cars. As a matter of fact, he drives his self-made car to school. He's in SS3. I was so happy when I heard that the governor of Kebbi State, Governor Abubakar Bagudu, met with him. I'm hoping that they are talking about how to propel his career. I see huge potential in this guy. Imagine what this guy would do with the right training, the right opportunity, the right guidance. Like if this guy should enroll at Stanford University or Harvard University or MIT. I mean, just imagine what he would do if he's able to do all these just with scrap materials found in Kebbi. I see no reason why this guy cannot become a great auto designer, like Mr. Jelani Aliyu here in the US. As you guys know, I've talked about him a number of times on my show. He's one of the top auto designers for General Motors here in the US, and he's from Sokoto State in Nigeria. I hope that the governor will link this guy up with Mr. Jelani Aliyu as well, and we're very proud of what he's doing. Now, speaking of Sokoto State, there's another young man that is doing big things there. I'm talking about Bashar Aliyu. I don't know if you guys have heard about him. He's been designing all kinds of car specimens, and his passion is also to study automotive designs. Here are some dynamic and beautiful models that he conceptualized, and he draws them out and builds them with whatever he could find. He's very dedicated, of course, and he's also committed to further develop his talents because his intention is to study automotive designs. We're so proud of all of these people, Mr. Jelani Aliyu and the two young men. We're so proud of what they're doing. And I just want to say quickly that if you have a gift to design or to build something, work with whatever you have right now. The fact that they worked with what they have, that's why we're talking about them. That's why we know they can do what they're doing. If you just know how to do it, but you're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, we may never hear about you. So if you're talented as well, start somewhere. Use cardboard paper, design, let's see what you can build, and then we'll be able to talk about you as well. So we're very proud of them. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. And moving on to Kenya, ladies and gentlemen, meet 22-year-old Kenyan entrepreneur Agnes Malewa, who built a multi-million shilling company within 6 months. I'm telling you, they went from zero to millions of shillings within 6 months. And guess what? It wasn't as if she had a lot of money growing up. No, in fact, the opposite is the case. Her parents separated when she was very young, and she was trying to help her mom with the bills. So she started doing petty businesses from primary school. This girl would buy pencils that were sold for 3 shillings, and she will sell them to her classmates for 5 shillings. And then she will save the money that she makes from that to buy some more and do more business. At the time, she was selling eggs. She would buy eggs and then sell it to her classmates. She basically taught herself to be a businesswoman from a very young age. She did this all through school, and now at the age of 22, we're not surprised that she now has a company making millions of shillings within 6 months. How inspiring is that? Very inspiring. I love her because she talks a lot about the necessity to empower women. She empowered herself, she empowered her mom. You know, if you're facing any difficulty today, I mean, I don't know what your story is, but let her story inspire you. Despite whatever life throws at you, you can be strong, you can overcome. Whatever has happened doesn't have to be the end of your story. No, it can be a stepping stone. It can be the test that would lead to your testimony. So if she could do it from poverty, from having to sell pencils and eggs to becoming a multi-millionaire, yes you can. And I love the fact that she's a woman. Whoop, whoop. So yes, I'm really inspired. I wish her the best. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Now, I have to say this because everybody has been talking about this. Hopefully by now you guys know that the story of people marrying 2 wives in Eritrea is not true. Oh, it is not true. So moving on to Eritrea, the government did not say that men should marry 2 wives. The story was made up by a Somalian website, and then a popular Kenyan site picked it up, and that was the end of it. Before you know what was happening, it's been trending in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Kenya. They said the government commanded men to marry 2 wives because of shortage of men caused by the war. I'm like, nah. They also said they must marry 2 wives or face lifetime in jail. And if a woman refuses to let her husband marry another wife, she will also face lifetime in jail. Of course, people have been celebrating on social media, you know, posting pictures that they will be moving to Eritrea, posting pictures of beautiful women from Eritrea that you can buy one, get one free. My first suspicion came when I saw where the story said that the government will pay for the wedding. I said, hey, the government will pay for the wedding of everybody in the country. Anyway, Eritreans on Twitter have been speaking out that this is not true. I hate to tell you, but it's a lie. It's a lie. The same Kenyan site that spread the story was also the one that was spreading the lies that the government of Tanzania has banned miniskirts. No, they didn't ban miniskirts in Tanzania. But of course, I don't know anything. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So before I leave to the eye to read some of your emails, and the first one I will read is from Aminu Ibrahim Konya, and he says, hi Adeola, I'm one of the 50 nurses studying in Egypt, and we've just received our 3 months feeding allowances from Kano State government yesterday. We really appreciate your concern and efforts towards solving our problems. However, we hope that the remaining students who were not yet settled will soon get their own. Please continue to keep it real. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy to hear this. Well, it looks like somebody is watching from the Nigerian government. I'm very happy for those of you that have been settled. For those that are yet to be settled, I hope that very soon that they would settle you. Please don't stop until you settle every one of them. I'm so happy. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate the feedback. I got a complaint though from Daniel Tunji, and he said he used to enjoy keeping it real when he was in London because megabytes was more or less affordable, but no more in Nigeria now because the video on YouTube consumes megabytes and is very expensive. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm hoping we can find a solution to internet problem in Nigeria, seriously, because whenever I go home as well, unless you can go to a fancy hotel or a very expensive computer lab, it's not always easy to stream video online in Nigeria. And of course, I got a lot of compliments from viewers about my 200th episode. I really appreciate you guys. Congratulatory message from Des Infinity. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Congrats messages from Muhammad Kumbotso, as well as Edris Gambo. Keep moving. Nigeria is a country full of drama. You would never run out of material for your show. Thank you very much. Yemisi Ilori says, fantastic that I'm celebrating my 200th episode. The Lord will continue to renew your strength. Carry go, Adeola baby. She called me Adeola baby. Yeah. Thank you very much. Of course, I got a lot. I received so many compliments. Thank you. If I can mention your name today, I really apologize. But I just want you guys to know that I appreciate all the compliments. It's been real for the last 4 years. Thank you guys for still watching. I really appreciate you guys. Of course, Colin will appreciate you. Come out. Today is the day you should at least say hello to the people. Come out here. Look at you. Did he come out? I knew it. Do you think I will beg you? I'm not going to beg you if you're not going to show your face. That one is your business. You know, you're a celebrity. You're a celebrity. People want to see you and you're doing shakara too much. Me, I don't like shakara, so I'm not going to beg him. I'm not going to beg him. Anyway, that's all the time that I have for emails today. Now that Colin has made me upset. In any case, keep sending your emails to adeola.keepingitreal@gmail.com. So before I sign out, I wanted you guys to check out two things. First of all, my fellow brother in crime, the one and only Dr. Unjakuri Damages, wrote a book. Yeah, so Dr. Damages wrote a book. For those of you that may not know, he's a very good writer. His real name is Rudolph Okonkwo, and he wrote an excellent book about the experiences of African immigrants here in the US. And I did a review of the book. So if you want to know what the book is about before you purchase, please check out my video on YouTube. It's titled What African Immigrants Face in the US, a book review. So make sure you check it out so that you can find out what life is like here for African immigrants. And also this week I did a cover to the song Let It Be, originally by Biru. So if you guys would like to check out that song, it's on YouTube as well, on my YouTube page. Let me give you a taste. Let it be, 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 let it be. Why are you interrupting me? Get out. Alright, y'all. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raja Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.